Two guys having a little chat, yeah.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Two Guys Small Talk. I am TJ Wasiuk,
And I'm Evan O'Neill.
and today we will be discussing a few topics on tech because it is the week of CES, and that is a great shirt. What is that?
Brother, this is the Grim Reaper holding a chain with 3 pit bull dogs on it.
Is that a thing? Like the three-headed dog? Is that supposed
Like
to be like
Cerberus, I believe, yeah.
that? Where'd you get that?
Walmart!
Seriously? They have that at Walmart?
I told you,
Dude.
Walmart got the best shirts, man. They got the sickest
That's
shirts.
nuts. Wow. Yeah, I got this shirt at Walmart. This American Wolf.
Walmart Shirt Club. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Happy New Year episode of Two Guys Small Talk. It is technically the, what the hell is today, the 8th?
28?
Yeah, the 8th. We took off the last 2 weekends, last 2 Mondays.
You know, for Kwanzaa and New Year's.
Yeah, for Kwanzaa, Christmas, for Christmas, and then New Year's. So we've just been chilling. Hold on. Okay, I'm still doing that. And we got the Consumer Electronics Show
CES.
going on right now. So big week for consumer electronics. TJ's got a couple of topics he wants to talk about. I've got a little bit of political stuff that we're going to get into. And then we're going to talk about I want to talk about Dave Chappelle and his newest stand-up. TJ, what you got for the pop culture?
Pop culture. I saw a couple of movies recently that I could discuss. So without further ado, Evan, do you want to start off first, or do you want me to?
Go ahead. Lead the way, man.
All right. So I just have been following CES as I usually do. And I have 4 things that have come out today. Today's the first day of CES. There was a lot that was dropped on the first day on Monday. The first I saw on the list, which is not really a new technology, but NVIDIA is trying to push their NVIDIA's GeForce Now Windows app, which can stream basically high-end PC games on a cheap laptop. They kind of do this on their NVIDIA Shield. I know that on their little talking about the Shield, Evan. Have you seen this? Yeah. So they have that, and then also I think PlayStation does something similar to this with their PS View.
PS
Now. Sorry. Thank you. So yeah, it's kind of it's a nice feature, but I'm not sure how well it will do. I'm assuming you have to have a strong internet connection. Right now, I think it's still in beta, so they're still working on that. But yeah. I thought that was kind of cool, for people that have crappy computers, they can still play the latest games. Another big announcement was, it's big to me, because I never thought I would see this, but Intel and AMD are teaming up. Intel is adding Radeon graphics to their CPUs, which is pretty nuts. Supposedly it's going to have 4 gigabytes of GPU power in a fucking CPU, which is nuts. That's like basically a whole graphics card in a CPU.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, man.
I'm not sure how this will work. They already have graphics built into their chips, but now they're just upping the ante even more. I think that it will still just like take off some of the processing power of your standalone graphics card that's in your computer. But I think now you can play games without having a graphics card, potentially. I have to look more into that, but I just never thought I would see AMD and Intel teaming up like that. Another next topic here was projections. The LG has their first 4K projector that can beam a 150-inch picture onto your wall. Looks like it's a wireless rectangular device.
It almost looks like a wine box.
Yeah, with a handle on it that moves.
Yeah.
You can pull up.
Just the top opens up and it projects the thing. It's really really pretty looking. I'm not gonna lie, it's. I would probably do it if it wasn't so damn expensive.
Yeah, I mean they say this one's gonna be cost effective, but it's still $2,000 for the device.
Yeah.
I mean, projectors are expensive. Like you have to pay for the bulbs after they go out, and that's
the bulbs tend to be about that price. About.
I mean, the projector business is still booming. It looks like. I mean, still not. I don't think for the everyday consumer. It's more of a high-end product for rich people.
With home movie theaters.
Yeah. However, this one had no mention of the Dolby Vision, which is the new Dolby surround sound thing that they're pushing right now. But yeah, if you're into projectors, check that out. And then the last on my list was an update to the HTC Vive. You know, the Vive came out last year, or sorry, not last year, 2 years ago. It was one of the first VR headsets. What's that?
It looks cool.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's the Oculus Rift, the PlayStation VR. I feel like the HTC Vive is probably one of the better one, is the best one out there. Just based on the tech they use, and they're teamed up with Valve, and they are pretty much like the OGs of the PC gaming market. They upgraded the screen. It's now 1400p basically, which is 78% better than the original. The headphones are built into the device. I'm not sure if pretty sure they're surround sound. I'm trying to pull up the article right now. Do not say anything about the quality. So I guess we'll learn more of that in next coming months to see what the exact specs are. I know with the Vive you have to set up stands around you in a square to make a perimeter. So if you're walking around, it captures you. But yeah, that's CES the first day so far.
Yeah, that's just the first day. Wow, it's been today. We'll probably talk about more of that next week. We'll probably talk about our favorite things from this week next week as well, because this is a big week and our show falls on a Monday.
Yeah.
So moving forward, today we found out that it's not new news that Bernie Sanders and his wife have been tied up in some federal investigations. But there has been a panel. There's been a panel.
Finally starting to move forward.
Yeah, it's starting to move forward. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, okay. So Jane Sanders was told trustees and lenders to the Burlington College that in order to secure a loan in 2010, to secure a loan in 2010 for a 33-acre campus along Lake Champlain, but then the school later went on to fail. So they think there might be some embezzlement going on there. It's about a $10 million investigation. It's worth looking into. It's worth looking into, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I have no thoughts neither in favor that old Bernie may have been complacent or complicit in the thievery of monies, but yeah,
who's to say? I mean,
he's a career politician.
You never know exactly. I mean, who know? I don't know too much about his wife. She was not really in the spotlight like Bernie is. So, I don't know. Why would why would they think they can get away with it if they did it on purpose, type of deal?
Yeah. Yeah, and then the other thing going on in politics right now is that we had the ugly and disgusting Golden Globe Awards last night. Who gives a shit who watched that? Who cares? Not me. But people want Oprah to run for president. Oprah! Oprah.
Yeah, we need to stop with celebrities in the politics
Yeah,
market.
Oprah. No. Like, I feel, honest to God, I feel like if anybody other than a politician runs on the Democrat side, it's a sham, and it's going to fail again. It's going to result in another 4 years of Trump. Like, yeah, some people are like, oh, I would love to vote for The Rock or for Oprah or insert celebrity. And I'm like, okay, you are picking celebrities. At least whenever Trump got elected, he was a billionaire businessman before he was a celebrity.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they voted him based on their business, his business rather, as opposed to Oprah. I guess she does have a business, her own
she has
Oprah network and whatnot, but that's totally different than running a country. It's media she's running, not laws and jurisdictions.
Yeah, Trump was a real estate mogul. He still has to know law.
Exactly.
Yeah, he still has to know law to do stuff like that.
And then
I
The
guess
Rock
you got to.
is a great person, but he doesn't know shit about shit, probably.
Yeah, The Rock probably does not care. I hope he doesn't.
It's kind of
Rock, Dwayne, my man, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but if you are, love you.
yeah.
Sit down.
Well, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger being the mayor of California.
He was the
Or not
governor.
the mayor. The governor, sorry.
Yeah, I think he cared. Well, you know what though? Supposedly, Arnie was a millionaire before he ever started acting.
Yeah. I mean, he did the bodybuilding.
Well, Arnie also owned a roofing company.
Okay.
And while he was running and maintaining that roofing company, is where we started selling pictures of his muscles.
I lift up roofs.
And then got into the bodybuilding, or was able to get into it full time because he was also modeling.
So
he started off. Yeah, supposedly he was a millionaire before he ever had a role.
Well, I know what we need to do now this year is we need to start our roofing company and get swole.
Get real. Two guys and a few good roofing Mexicans.
Yeah, we need to get Ness on this. He can bring his brothers in.
And his cousins,
His
man.
cousins.
Gringo. All right. So moving on. I watched Dunkirk recently. Very loud movie. Very loud. Very good. Very Nolan porn movie.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Pretty good. I watched the Dave Chappelle stand-up, Equanimity.
Yes. That came out this month. Right?
Yeah, I feel like he spent a good 20 minutes backpedaling on some tranny jokes that he made.
From his last special.
From his last special. I feel like he spent too much time on it.
But you said you liked it, though. I didn't finish it because I was just getting annoyed with him talking about himself.
I like, oh yeah. I don't think it was a good stand-up, but it's Dave Chappelle, so he made me laugh at certain parts. Other parts, I was just kind of like, yeah.
Yes.
But what have you been watching recently?
So I've seen 2 movies so far this month. I'm becoming a movie whore. The first movie I saw was I, Tonya with Margot Robbie, and that was, I guess it's a biopic in a way of Tonya Harding's incident during the Olympics, but definitely watch that movie. I recommend it wholeheartedly. I really enjoyed it. Not Tonya. Margot Robbie does a great Tonya Harding. I loved it. I really did. I really liked the movie. I didn't really know any of the other actors. For the mother, she seemed very familiar. Let me pull up that name. IMDb on here of Tonya. Apologies, I don't have this pulled up already. But basically what the movie is, it kind of does a background of her growing up and then becoming this figure skater. Mongol, I guess not Mongol, but a what do you call it? A superstar. She was an amazing skater for the time. And
but she's no Brian Boitano.
Do what?
Boitano, dude.
The mother. Where is she on here? What is her name? I don't know. I can't find her name, but anyways, yeah, like I said, it starts from the beginning.
The actor.
What's up?
The real person or the actor?
The actress.
LaFona Faye Golden.
Is that her mom? Why is she like not even on this credit? I guess her last name is not Harding.
LaVonna Golden is the real person.
Okay, okay, the actress, LaVonna Golden. She's been in The Help, Juno, and a few other movies. But she was great as a mom. She played a bitch of a mom, which apparently she was in real life. My favorite actor in the movie was the bodyguard / friend of the husband. He's fucking hilarious. He he kept on insisting that he worked for the CIA and was a secret operative. But yeah, watch that movie. Definitely check that one out. The next movie I saw was...
That was I, Tonya?
Yeah!
Okay, alright. What's the next movie?
Jumanji. And I didn't really care for that one. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be that great. It was a lot of cheap laughs and... I don't know. I just went into it just because I wanted to see what it was about. A lot of people said they liked it. I didn't really care for it. I mean, The Rock and...
Kevin Hart and Jack Black.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Black was the best part about that movie. The Rock is The Rock in the movie. Kevin Hart's Kevin Hart. He plays himself pretty much in all of his movies. And yeah, that's about it. I don't really recommend that one, but if you like kid movies, definitely check that one out. But other than that, skip. What about you, Evan? Anything else? Are you looking something up?
You should watch Barbarians Rising on Hulu.
What is that?
It is a documentary series. Ooh, it's a fictional documentary. It's a fictional nonfiction. It's so stupid.
Huh.
It's stupid. I love it, though.
Is it like the one on Netflix, Norseman?
No. It's a narrated account with scenes showing what happened and with the occasional guest interviewer on there talking.
Oh.
But it's about the fall of Rome.
Interesting.
So the first episode's about Hannibal.
Uh-huh.
And then it talks about Spartacus. And then some pagan people. And it's basically just like, I feel like it's the 150 years leading up to the fall of Rome.
Okay.
As told through the barbarians' perspective, the non-Romans.
That's cool. They have like an interview of each character.
No. they have Reverend Jesse Jackson talking about rising up against the man.
Oh, okay.
So unqualified people talking about history. The history itself is good, but the parts that I don't like is Jesse Jackson comparing rising up against the U.S. government during the Civil Rights Movement as compared to
Rome.
Overthrowing Rome. And I'm like,
no.
But it's a good show.
Yeah.
Check it out. I mean, the amount of time that he spends on the screen is far inferior to the amount of entertainment that you'll get from the show.
Cool.
And education as well.
I love history movies or shows. That sounds like it's right up my alley.
I think it's 4 parts. Each part's an hour and a half long.
Okay.
Another interesting documentary worth checking out is the Cuba Libre story.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, that's Netflix.
I still haven't watched that one.
I think it's 9 parts. Each one is about an hour long. Oh, joy! I forgot. I just watched the new episode of X-Files, and it's a little bit more of the same. It's kind of hard knowing things like this is Gillian Anderson's last season.
Mm-hmm.
So all I can hope is that they wrap it all up.
Another big announcement for the two guys is I got a PlayStation 4. So, we will be doing a two guys stream of Monster Hunter when it comes out. We will take footage from Evan and I. Mark Rowell wants to join in, so we'll have him in the videos as well. We will do our own independent stream and then combine it into a highlight reel, I guess, for the two guys page.
Let's just take 1 second to take a break and talk about this week's Babe of the Week! Seconds, our Babe of the Week is going to be on the screen. If this sounds misogynist, it's because it is. And we love women.
Oh, look at that.
Babe is the Bepler.
Jessica, with her tattoos all randomly placed. Oh, look at that ass. Look at those lips and those cheeks.
All right, that's enough. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah. This has been episode 27?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, 27, because our last one was the live episode when I was there. So, I think we're going to call this one a day, and we'll be back next week with more interesting topics. CES will be wrapped up by then, so we can go over all of that goodie stuff. And yeah, we got shirts for sale as always. And please comment, rate, and subscribe. I am TJ Wasiuk.
And I'm Evan O'Neill.
We love you, and good night.
Then take it.
Knick-knack, the patty's back.
That makes sense to me. Then take it. It's not my wallet. That makes sense to me. Then take it.
Knick-knack, the patty's back. You did it, Mr. Plankton. Victory scream.
Bear. Then take it.
Knick-knack, the patty's back.
That makes sense to me. Then take it. It's not my wallet.
Patty's back.
That makes sense to me.
Then take it.
It's not my wallet. We